How manly are you? This is one of the most popular questions that pops up in any man's head. He wants to know if he is a man in the community and if he is a man to his wife or girlfriend. He wants to know how he is perceived by people. Are they acknowledging him as a man? All these worry a man who is not sure or confident in his masculinity. One of the ways such a man can be certain is by knowing his testosterone level. Research has shown that testosterone levels play a vital role in a man's masculinity, health, and well-being. If you know the testosterone levels of any man, you can state his level of manliness. A person's complete health and well-being depend on testosterone. Unfavorable changes in body composition can result from low testosterone levels, and as people age, these changes can also lead to weight gain. Low testosterone levels also have an impact on sexual performance, resulting in decreased sex drive, fewer erections, and infertility. The natural aging process causes testosterone levels to decline. In actuality, low testosterone is present in over half of males over the age of 80. However, younger men can sometimes experience low testosterone symptoms, particularly if they are overweight or have certain underlying medical disorders like diabetes or sleep apnea. Every high-value man consistently makes sure they have high testosterone. They don't want to be found wanting in every aspect of their lives. They understand that a high level of testosterone means a high level of manliness in society. This also boils down to the fact that no high-quality man wants to find himself treating erectile dysfunction. One of the ways men prove their masculinity is through intimacy, and once there is a low level of testosterone, there is a high probability that the man involved has erectile dysfunction. So, how do high-level men keep their testosterone levels constant? Or how can a man with low testosterone reinvent himself to become a better man? Stay tuned to discover 7 ways to keep your testosterone levels high as a man or reinstate them from a low level to a high level. Get enough sleep. Scientifically, there is an expected number of hours of sleep that everyone is expected to get every day. But because of the various hardships and challenges many faces, they get less sleep than necessary. What they do not know is that the less time you spend resting your brain, the lower your level of productivity. Scientists suggest we sleep for 8 hours out of the 24 hours we have per day so that we can have enough time to reboot and restart the brain. Today, there is a popular trend that those who sleep for that long are wasting their lives, whereas those who sleep for 4-5 hours or less are gradually reducing their standard of life. Not sleeping well is one of the major causes of low testosterone levels. Research has shown that men who sleep for fewer than 6 hours have their testosterone level reduced by 15% compared to men who are sleeping healthily. This is not a recommendation to sleep excessively, but rather a reminder that adequate sleep can help maintain a high level of testosterone. Eating healthy. What you eat has a direct or indirect effect on the level of testosterone in a man, which simply means it affects the man's masculinity and well-being. A proper eating diet is advised for men. Food that is high in protein, such as beef, chicken, eggs, fish, tofu, nuts, and seeds. Zinc-like foods, such as onions and garlic, and magnesium-rich foods, such as spinach, cashews, peanuts, oysters, and vegetables. The right combination of all these foods will give birth to a proper diet, which is good to boost the testosterone level of any man. Reduce your intake of canned and processed foods while increasing your intake of natural foods. Eating healthy also includes drinking a reasonable amount of water. Drinking water in the morning before any other activity, drinking water during the day, and drinking water when about to sleep. A man is expected to drink at least 1 gallon of water daily. If it will require you to take the gallon and measure the cup you use for drinking to know how many cups you need to take daily, kindly do it. Drinking water helps you not be dehydrated. Dehydration causes stress, and stress is one major factor that causes low testosterone. Get some sun or take a vitamin D supplement. The generation we have today spends more time indoors than outdoors. Most men go outdoors in their cars with the air conditioning on. The vitamin D obtained from the sun is called vitamin D, which is very essential for the testosterone level in the body. Many men are losing their mankind because of the absence of vitamin D in their bodies. Research shows that constantly receiving vitamin D can boost the testosterone level by 25% within a year. This is why it is advised to get engaged in 1 or 2 activities that will take you to the sun daily and let the vitamins soak into your body within 15-30 minutes. Most of our forefathers don't have issues with their testosterone at a young age because they mostly eat naturally healthy food and get out in the sun daily. If you believe you won't be able to get under the sun daily, I will advise you to get a vitamin D supplement and get the same benefit. But I will also advise you to practice being under the natural sun. Reduce your cortisol and stress levels. There is a limit to how much stress everybody can take, and once this is exceeded, the body starts revolting. An increase in stress increases the cortisol level in the body, and the increase in the cortisol level in the body will reduce the testosterone levels in the body. Once the cortisol level is high, the testosterone level will be low. When the body is stressed, the body starts requesting more food, and an increase in food intake might result in weight gain. Weight gain means the piling up of harmful body fat around the organ, which also affects testosterone negatively. Any individual needs to understand the stress limits of their body and know when to stop and when to rest. Know when to keep working and when to take a break. Get the necessary sleep needed at the right time and get the appropriate food at the right time. This also includes going on weeks of vacation when needed. Taking a break from unnecessary thinking and having fun stress doesn't increase productivity, and it also affects health. Increase the value of your life and productivity by reducing the stress you pass through, and this will also boost your testosterone. Reduce the intake of alcohol. Drug abuse and alcohol have been known to affect glands and hormones in the body relating to reproduction. It is known that some men cannot do it without consuming alcohol or smoking. This might not immediately affect the hormones, but it will eventually affect them. For men also using drugs and alcohol together, especially when trying to last longer in bed, this might work within the period needed, but it will have an effect in the long run on the body. There is no better way to increase testosterone than by eating healthy. When the proper proportion of food nutrients is consumed, a man will have few or no sex problems. Address all underlying medical conditions. One other thing that is associated with low testosterone is when the individual has a medical condition without knowing it, or knowing and not properly taking care of it. If there is an underlying medical condition in the man's life, it doesn't matter how much healthy eating or other forms of exercise he engages in. It won't boost the low testosterone levels unless the medical condition is treated properly. His healthy lifestyle will only help him maintain his medical condition better. It is advisable to have a personal doctor who can check you from time to time and give accurate drug prescriptions for any ailment. Do not do self-medication or search for symptoms on Google. Always get a prescription from the right doctor and treat the underlying medication accordingly. Hit the gym. It is popularly said that a man must at least hit the gym 3 times a week. Going to the gym 3 times a week might not be possible if you are very busy, but doing regular exercise every morning in your room before heading to work is. The major factor needed is to stay fit and stay sharp as a man. Take some exercise routines and use them for yourself. Do not wait till you have the time to hit the gym before you exercise. If that is the case, you might end up not engaging in any exercise for a month, which will be bad for your body. Exercise helps burn out the unnecessary fat in the body, which boosts testosterone. A man should have dedicated time to helping himself build the masculine figure he desires. If you want to be a man of great value, practice all the mentioned points and boost your testosterone. Now that you know the daily habits of high-value men to boost your testosterone level, you might also want to know the 7 rules to being charismatic instantly, or the 8 secrets to building self-discipline. Click on the images. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video.